All right, we're going to start on our backs. So go ahead and lie down. Let's place the feet on the floor about hips width distance or just a little bit wider. And we're just going to start with that slow tick-tock into the knees back and forth. Just windshield wiping. Nothing really straining here, just taking our time, letting the gravity pull the legs down towards the floor. Just tossing them from side to side. Okay, just get a couple more in here. One more, both sides. Good, go ahead and bring those legs back into parallel and walk the heels in just enough that you feel like you can place all of the foot on the floor. And then tuck the tail in between your legs and just imprint your waistband and feel your lower belly turn on. And then release and let your tailbone be heavy. So we're just slightly tilting the tail up towards the sky. But I want you to really start to feel your low belly turn on with this. I want you to feel the two front hip bones draw together like you're putting on a tight pair of pants. And I want you to stay nice and heavy in your ribs. So the rib cage is going to feel like it's nice and weighted on the floor. And maybe if anything peels up, it's just your pelvis and the very, very base of your spine. Maybe not even that. Maybe it's just the pelvis. A couple more. Good. Now we're going to inhale, take the arms up and overhead. And on your exhale, I want you to try to peel the hips all the way up this time. And then inhale, bring the arms down. Exhale, roll the spine down. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, tuck the tail, roll up to the shoulders. Inhale at the top and bring the arms down. Exhale, roll the spine down. Couple more. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, tail tilts, roll up to the shoulders. Try to get heavy in the big toes. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, spine rolls. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, the tail tilts, roll up to the shoulders. Press into those big toes. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, roll. Good, so now we're just gonna switch it up a little bit. You're gonna exhale, roll up with the spine. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, spine rolls all the way down. Then inhaling, arms come down. A couple more like that. Exhale, tilt the tail. Roll up to the shoulders. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll down. Try not to miss that low back here. Really deeply tilt the tailbone up. And then inhale, arms down. You should be feeling some work through the inner thighs there. Exhale, tail tilts up. Roll to the top of the spine. Keep the big toes heavy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slow roll all the way down. Good job. Arms come down by your side. And now just walk your feet a little bit more narrow so your thighs can touch. If your big toes touch, fine, but you don't have to have your ankle bones squeezing together. And then you're going to try to tilt the tail and roll up into your bridge. So it shouldn't feel like you can go very high with those thighs squeezing together. Right? Big toes are touching. Keep your hips lifting. I want you to try to lengthen your tail towards your knees. And again, squeeze the thighs together. Give me just a couple more breaths here. Good. Shift your weight into the left leg, and we're just going to take the right knee into the chest. Extend it straight up to the ceiling, and then we're going to drop it low like it's going to tap the floor or maybe just hover. Pull the knee into the chest, extend it up to the ceiling, and then lower it down. So only take the right leg as low as you can maintain a level pelvis. I want to look for some stability here throughout the hips. So trying not to let that right hip dip down as you lower the leg below the hip joint, going for a little bit of extension in the front of the hip. Maybe a few more here. In this direction. Try not to let the hips drop towards the floor. Keep pushing into that left heel, get them up. One more. Good, we're gonna reverse. You're gonna take it out, bring it straight up, bend it in. Out, up, in, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right leg up to the ceiling. Dip your hips all the way to the floor to tap. Lift them back up. All the way down towards the floor to tap. And up. I want you to feel like that right big toe is going to touch the ceiling. Last 6. Don't make this about your low back. Make this about that glute and hamstring connection. So you're lifting your spine up in one long position. Here's 3, 2, 1. Keep your hips up. Place the right foot down right next to the left. Good. Squeeze the thighs together. Get the hips up. Left knee is going to come up into the chest. You're going to extend it up to the ceiling. Take it down to that hover position, and then pull it back in. So now we're on the other side. Left leg's making this nice big bicycle action. And we're trying to stay pretty nice and steady through the hips. Pull in your front ribs, get that tight coat on. Here we go for 4. So yeah, if you're feeling like you're getting a lot of popping and hip bone noises, try just changing the position of the pelvis, maybe not going so low with the leg. Last one. We're going to reverse. Take it up, in, out. Up, in, out. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep that left leg up. Dip your hips all the way down the floor. Pick it up. Tap the hips down and up. Come from that glute hamstring connection as you squeeze the hips up. Here's 6. Hug that right knee in. 5. Don't let it go out to the side. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Place the left foot next to the right. Squeeze the knees back together one more time. Slow roll all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a little bit of a hug. And just grab for the back of the right thigh. Straighten the left leg all the way out and place the left heel on the floor. And we'll just get a couple of kicks into that right leg, trying to straighten and bend. So you're holding on to the back of the thigh. You can point and flex the foot, but just straightening and bending into the hand. Give me 3, 2, last one. Good job, switch it. Left knee and right heels planted. Same thing, just getting a few kicks into the hand. You can point the toes and then flex them. Here's 3, 2, 1. Good job. Both knees come into your chest. All right, arms are down by your side. We're going to have the legs in that tabletop position, and we're just going to drop knees from side to side. Just starting to wake up a little bit of that core. Just a little bit of twisting. So feet are up in tabletop position. Trying to keep shoulders heavy on the floor as we tick-tock back and forth. Okay, maybe just 2 more to each side. 2. 1. 1. Go ahead and keep the legs in the center here. Hands are going to come behind the head. I want you to peel the head and shoulders up. So look down at your belly. Try to flatten it out towards your spine. Legs are in this tabletop position. I'm going to take right leg up to the ceiling and send the left leg out across the room. Flex the feet. Squeeze the legs across the center. Come back and switch the legs. So now my right leg's down, my left leg's up. They're going to squeeze across center and then back into their own lane and switch. So they're just switching as they drop and they're squeezing across the center line at that switch. So once they make that L, squeeze them in. Squeeze them in. A couple more like this. All right, we're gonna add a rotation here. So you're gonna twist towards the leg at the ceiling, squeeze, back to center, switch, turn towards the leg that's up, squeeze. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 'Last round. Hold yourself over to this side. Reach, so we'll turn to the left leg up to the ceiling. Right hand's gonna reach past that left thigh. And I want you to do these little pulse and reach. Little pulse and reach. You can take the right leg as high as you need it. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this reach. Bend both knees. They're gonna tap together and then they're gonna reach back out long. So I'm bending the top knee, bringing the bottom knee in to touch the back of it, and then reach them both out straight. Tap, reach. I want you to almost feel like you're crossing your legs as you bend them in. So you could almost sit like a lady in this position. Let's go for a 5, 4, keep reaching, 3, try to get off those shoulder blades, 2, 1, good job, switch the legs, come over to that right side. So now left arm is reaching past the right, little pulse, reach, reach. Every time you lift, belly drives down. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Here's where the knees bend and cross, and then reach back out. Bend and cross, and reach, bend, reach. Let's go 6. Try to get those shoulders up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Bring both legs back up to the ceiling, still keeping those hands behind the head and shoulders lift. Open the legs, close. Let's flex the feet. You can soften the knees, but keep them up. Good. Just a couple more like this. Last 2. Leave the legs open, reach the hands through, little pulse up, pulse up. Keep those legs reaching wide, heels are flexed. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it up, hands behind the head, little pulses of your hips, up and back, up and back. Let it feel like you get heavy in that waistband. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in, give them a hug. Good. All right, legs are gonna go straight out. We're gonna get our full roll up here. So give yourself plenty of space. Arms are gonna reach up, stretch the belly here, get the toes to point, get those fingertips reaching back, make a little arch in your back. Take a big breath in. Good. Now you're gonna flex your feet, place your heels down on the ground. You can always soften your knees. And the arms are gonna come up towards the ceiling, reach towards your knees, roll yourself all the way up. Sit up tall on those hip bones. And then we're going back down. Tuck the tail, roll yourself all the way down, reach the arms. 2 more just like that. Exhale, rolling all the way up, sit up at the top on the sit bones, and then tuck the tail under, round the low back, push the butt towards your heels. Good, 1 more like this. We're gonna pick up our left leg from here. We're gonna roll up, left leg's gonna come up towards the chest as you come up, and we're gonna swing that left arm all the way back. Good, to center, roll it back down. Stay on that left side. Here's 4. 3. 2. 1 more to the left. Good job. 5 to the right. Right leg picks up, swing that right arm back, center, roll it down. 4. 3. 2. Last round. Good, just hold it here at center. Right leg's up, left leg's up. Make the legs into a little diamond. So you've got this kind of diamond shape in the legs. The arches of the feet are pressing in towards each other. And then from here, we're just gonna lift the legs so you bring your hands towards your heels to tap, and then just lower halfway down. Not even all the way down. So we're barely hovering, and then come right back up. So you don't have to go very low, but I want you to feel this coming from that low belly. You're tilting your tail up as you pull those thighs towards your shoulders. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Place your feet on the floor, hands on the ground, fingertips pointing to your heels. And we're just gonna lift the hips, stretch the front of the shoulders, look down towards your knees. You can bend your elbows back a little bit just to stretch the front of the shoulders. Good, come back down. Walk your feet out all the way, point the toes, and then same thing, you're gonna lift your hips. So you might have to walk those feet a little forward. We're just gonna do this reverse plank. Lift the chest. Good, lower down. All right, cross the ankles, roll over those hands and knees on all 4s. Let's do a couple of cat and cow stretches here. Round the back. Lift the sit bones, lift the chest. 2 more. Exhaling as you round, drawing the belly up. Inhale, lifting. Good, toes are tucked. Hover those knees. The back can be in just a more neutral position here. And then we're gonna just shift the hips back over the heels and the shoulders back over the wrists. Hips to the heels, shoulders over wrists. Now I want you to try to get those shins parallel to the ground. Keep those knees low. And just move here at the hip and the shoulder joint. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your butt back. Here's our little pulses. So shins stay pretty low to the ground, and you're just pulsing your butt up and down. Little lift of the knees here, but keep them low. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those legs up and back, pedaling the feet. Get all 4 points of the hand down on the ground. And I want you to especially put your weight into that first finger and thumb. Try to get out of the pinky side. And then you just rotate those biceps forward towards the front of your mat and create a little space for your neck. Again, just pedaling the feet back and forth. Good. All right, on your next inhale, right leg is gonna go up and back behind you. Exhale, shift forward to your plank. Right knee, right elbow. Then take it over to the left elbow. Hold it, get it up. Step it in between the hands. Lower the left knee. Hands can be on either side of the foot here. And you're just gonna let your hips drop, your chest lift. Take a breath. Good, tucking the back toes, just lean back a little bit so now you're over that left leg and take the arms up. I want you to deeply tilt that pubic bone up towards your belly so that you feel that front left thigh. Keep all that length there. Keep reaching the fingertips up, ribs back. Find your connection to your feet. Press into all 4 points of the right foot. Heavy up that big toe side of the left foot. We're gonna press up into our crescent lunge. So coming up, crescent lunge. Now we're gonna step forward and cross the left ankle over the right knee for our chair. You can bring your hands to your chest or your hips. You can just slowly take that left leg cross. And again, hands can come to the heart, hands can go to your hips. But it's just like you've got a figure 4, left ankle crossed over the right thigh. Slow down the breath, get that balance. All right, we're gonna come all the way up and bring that left knee into the chest. Arms come up to the ceiling, reach. Slowly start to kick that left leg forward, hold. Good, we're gonna swing that left leg all the way back, warrior 3. Find this balance here. Good, left leg's gonna step to the back of the mat for a crescent lunge. Left knee's gonna come all the way down to the floor, zip the belly up. Good, we're gonna do it again. So you can decide where your hands are gonna go. They can stay up, they can come to the heart, but we're gonna come up crescent lunge. Come up to cross that left ankle over that right knee for that chair. Inhale, stand up, bring the left knee all the way up into the chest and kick the leg forward. And then swing that leg back, warrior 3. And then slow step back, crescent lunge. And then slow lower left knee down to the floor. One more. Crescent lunge. Coming up to cross the ankle over the right thigh. Standing all the way up tall, knee to the chest. Straighten the leg out across the room. Slow swing back, warrior 3. Slow step back, crescent lunge. Slow lower all the way to the floor. Take the right hand to the hip, left arm up and over as you bend to the right. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Hands on either side of that right foot. Pick up the back knee. Step the right foot back, plank. Chest is going to turn forward. Curl the heart forward. Lengthen the tail towards your heels. Start to drag your hands back and your toes forward. Get one more big breath here. Good. Now we're going to the chaturanga push-ups. So you can lower the knees, or you can stay on your toes. We're gonna bend the elbows, tap the ribs, push it back up. Elbows tap the ribs and up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the floor. Take your toes onto the ground, reach your hands back, lift the heads of the shoulders, and just pause here. Someone's got your pinkies. They're lifting them up to the ceiling and back towards your feet. Hold your breath here. Or not hold your breath, but hold and breathe here is what I want you to do. All right, we're gonna slowly swing arms forward and back. So see if you can keep all this height you've created, right? You've got your feet anchored down, your belly lifted up, your top of your head's reaching across the room, and you're curling your shoulders back. So keep that height of the shoulders. Turn the palms and swing the arms forward, and then reach them all the way back to your hips. So can you not let the shoulder heads drop as you reach the arms forward and back? 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job, reach those hands back, and I want you to side to side, like someone's pulling you to the left, center, right, center, left, right. So someone's got your hands, and they're pulling you to one side, and then pulling you to the other side. Get those pinkies up, get those arms up, feel the triceps, feel the back of the shoulders. Let's go for 3. Here's 2. Last round. 1, 1. Place the hands under the elbows, tuck the toes. Either push back to your knees or a full push-up. Back to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. All right, left leg's going up and back. Inhale. Exhale, take it to that left elbow. Then take it to the right elbow. Hold it, get it up. Step in between the hands, lower the right knee down, and just let your hips fall forward. Hands on either side of that left foot. Maybe just one more breath. Good, lean back. So now you're over that right knee. Inhale, arms come up. So remember, we've got this heavy tailbone here, this engagement in the front of the belly, so you feel the front hip bones pulling back, creating a little openness to the front of the right hip. Get longer, keep reaching for the ceiling. Now try to really plant down that left foot. Get yourself nice and anchored, press into the back toes. Here we come up, crescent lunge, holding. Now you can place your arms at your heart, your hips, or you can keep them up. We're gonna come up into that chair, single leg, crossing that right ankle over the left with a figure 4. Good, all the way up to standing, right knee to the chest. Good, slowly kick that right leg forward, hold it. Swing that right leg back, warrior 3. Slow step back, crescent lunge. Slow lower that right knee to the floor. All right, we got 2 more of those. Press up, crescent lunge. Come forward, single leg chair. All the way up, knee to the chest. Kick the leg forward. Swing it all the way back. Good, slowly step back, crescent lunge. Slowly lower down. One more round like that. Come up, crescent lunge. Seated chair. Single leg. All the way up, knee to the chest. Kick that foot forward. Slow transition warrior 3. Slow step to the back of the mat, crescent lunge. Slowly all the way down. And hands down. Oh, sorry, actually not yet. Come just to your knees down on the ground, left hand to the hip, right arm over the ear, and we're gonna side bend. Get one more big inhale. Good, exhale, both hands down on either side of that left foot. Place your hands, step that left foot back, plank. Good, just holding here. We're just gonna step the right foot to the pinky side of your hand. So step it forward to the outside of your hand, and then just open this right arm up to the ceiling and get this little rotation. Then you're gonna place your hand back down, step the right foot back, left side, pinky side of the hand, open up. Okay, so that's it. Back and forth. Try to make your foot quiet. Try to step it forward lightly. We're gonna go from right to left. Use your belly to get that left foot all the way to the pinky side. And then all the way to the back of the mat. Let's go for 3. 3. Here's 2. Good, one more round. Good job. Place both hands down, step it back, plank, look forward, go to the knees, chaturanga push-ups. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the floor. Cactus arms. Get those hands up above the elbows. Let's go ahead and let the feet float up if that feels okay on the low back. So really turn those elbows down to the floor. Bring the hands, the wrists, and everything else up and back. Get the shoulders fired up. Relaxing the neck. Now we're going to just turn to the right, center, left, center. So this one we're rotating instead of laterally bending. So I want you to feel like you're on a spit and you're turning to one side, turning to the other side. Try to watch that those hands don't drop down. Get those hands higher than your elbows. Let's go for 4. Watch that you're not doing this belly button push-up. 3, 2, one more round. 1, 1. Hold those elbows up. Swing those hands back. Swing them forward. Back, forward. So you're just going from straight arms like an airplane, back, and then cactus arm. Here's 6. Keep those shoulders up. 5, 4. Get the wrinkles out of the neck. 3, 2, 1. Bend those elbows, bring those hands under you, and then just come to your knees and pull your elbows in. And can you just press into the hands enough that you cover your belly and your ribs, but you're barely off the ground. Get the shoulders up and back. Give me 3, 2, 1. Good. Press it all the way back. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. All right. Right leg up and back. You're going to take it to that right elbow, hold. Left elbow, hold. And then can we kick that leg all the way under that left arm and hover it. Then bring it back in and send it all the way up and back. I want to do that 2 more times. Right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Straighten it out. Bend it in. Send it up and back. 1 more. Right knee, right elbow. Left elbow. Straighten it out. In, and then just step it between your hands. Lower that left knee. Let the hips fall forward. Good. Press back. So we're up over that left knee now. Arms can come up. Now have your weights close by. We'll use those in a minute here. We're gonna press down into the feet, and we're gonna just come up crescent lunge. All right, holding your crescent lunge, we're just gonna go tap the left knee towards the floor and pick it back up. Right, so just going from that low lunge to this higher lunge. Just holding those arms up. Now we're gonna add those elbows in. As you go down, arms stay up. As you come up, elbows pull by your side. Arms go up and in. Knee goes down and up. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. We're gonna come into that figure 4. So you're gonna launch yourself forward, cross your ankle over your knee. Sitting up, you got your cactus arms still. We're gonna bring those elbows in towards each other. Press them back wide. Forearms come in to touch. Move them back apart. Here's 8. Get low in your chair. 7, 6. Use the muscles to pull those shoulder blades together and push those elbows back. Here's 3, 2. Hold those arms wide in that cactus position. Stand all the way up, knee to the chest. Holding here. Now we're just gonna rotate. As I turn to the left knee, I'm gonna kick my leg to straight. Then I'm gonna bend and turn back to center. I'm gonna do all of that and not fall on my butt. Good. So I rotate, kick, back to center. Cactus arms. There's 5, 4, cinch that waist in. 3, try to get straighter in the right leg. 2, 1, good job. Arms are gonna swing back now, warrior 3. Holding this warrior 3 position here. We're gonna bend the right knee, like your belly's gonna tap your thigh, and then you're gonna press to straight. Now as you go down, I want your pinkies to go up. So it almost feels like they stay in the same place in space as you bend your knee. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow step back, crescent lunge. Grab those weights if they're not right in front of you. Grab them. We're going to rotate open, warrior 2. Good. So, hands are gonna come back up into that cactus arm, and we're gonna do some little side dips. So I want you to just dip right elbow, right thigh, come back up, left elbow, left thigh, back up. So we're in this warrior 2 position. Hands are just at this cactus arm, holding those weights. And we're laterally bending. So I want you to really watch that you're not rounding forward, but that you're just bending the side, cinching the belly. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last 1, 1. Hold yourself in this position. Arms are gonna go up to the ceiling, thumbs tap. Pull those elbows all the way down. All the way up, all the way to the ribs. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight arms, palms face forward. They're gonna drop down in front of your hips, and then they're gonna come straight back up. So the palms face the floor, As they go up, they're gonna face the wall. So let's take them all the way up to the ears. Good. All the way down, all the way up. Here's 5. Get lower in that warrior 2 legs position. 3, 2, 1. Now we're just coming halfway up. Just the shoulders, down. Shoulders, down. 8, 7, check that right knee, get it over that second toe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last thing, hold it up, take it wide and in. Wide, in. 8. Oh my God, I got 5 pounds today. This is heavy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Place those weights down. Let's just reverse that warrior. Come into your side angle. Good, hands all the way down on either side of that right foot. Step it back, plank. Holding here, looking forward. Little hip dips to the right and the left. Right, left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Look forward, place your knees down, walk your hands wide this time for push-ups. So your elbows go over those wrists and then push up. Shoulder blades leg together, push back away from the floor. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to your belly. Let's get that chest stretched. You're gonna take that right arm out at an angle, so, or the diagonal from the body. Rest your right ear on the floor. Roll onto your right side. Stretch the chest. Good. Back through center. Left arm goes out, left ear on the floor. Roll over on that left hip, stretch the chest. Good job. Back to the belly. Good. We're just going to take those hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. I want you to pick up your head and chest, pick up the legs, and then you're going to pick up those hands. So you've got kind of this wider cactus arm, and you're going to squeeze your elbows in like they're going to touch behind your back, and then you're going to reach them out wide across the room so you feel like a big capital T. Pull those elbows in behind you like they're going to tap, and then reach them back out wide like a wingspan. Good. Let's go for 6. Relax your neck. 5, just let your gaze be down in front of you. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hands under those elbows. Tuck the toes, either full push-up or back to the knees. Downward facing dog. Good, pedal out the feet. We got the other side. Left leg up and back. Left knee, left elbow. Right elbow. Send it out under that right arm to hover. Pull it back in. Take it back up. 2 more like that. Left knee. Right elbow, sorry, left elbow, right elbow, straight out under, back to center, and up. Last one, left elbow, right elbow, send it out, pull it in, step in between, wait, was that 2? We got 1 more, sorry, left, right, extend, bend in, step in between the hands. Got a little overzealous there. First one, we're just gonna let the hips fall forward, get that little stretch in the right hip. Good. Good, tuck those toes, come back. We're going straight up. Crescent lunge. Arms are gonna be up to the ceiling. Here we go with that tapping of the knee. So we're tapping it down, coming up. Tapping it down and up. When you're ready, arms are gonna get involved. When you go down, arms stay up. When you come up, elbows squeeze in like they're gonna tap behind you. Now watch that that's not making you curve your low back a lot. Make it more about opening the chest. Let's go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Here's where we're going to come into that figure 4. Elbows stay in that cactus arm. Shift your weight forward. Cross the ankle over the knee. All right, nice and slow. Elbows squeeze together. Move them back apart. Forearms hug together. Push them back wide. 8. Get lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that cactus arm. Lift all the way up. Right knee goes into the chest. Here we're going to rotate right. Kick the leg straight. Back to center. Bend it in. Turn, rotate. Kick the leg. Turn center. Bend it in. Here we go. 8. Try to get nice and straight in that left leg. 7. Use your waistline to rotate here. 6. Narrow it up. Squeeze it in. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Back to center. Warrior 3. Arms swing back. Hold those pinkies up to the ceiling. Turn the right toes down. Here we go. Bending the left knee like you're going to tap your belly to your thigh. Push back up. Keep those pinkies moving up as you go down. Watch the heads of your shoulders aren't diving forward with your lowering body. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, try to step back slow, crescent lunge. We're gonna go to warrior 2. So those weights should be close by. Just gonna turn myself around, pick up those weights. All right, here we go for those side bends. So those arms are gonna be like a cactus again. We're gonna tap left elbow to the knee, back up. Right elbow, back up. Good. Remember, we're really heavy in the tailbone. Your spine should feel like if there was a hose running through it, it would not be kinked right now. It would be nice and long, and then it gets bent to the side rather than forward. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, holding here. So get nice and low in your legs. Palms are gonna face the ceiling, and we're gonna take the arms out wide, pull them in. Out wide, pull them in. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out. Swing them forward, wide. Palms are facing the ceiling this time. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Check that left knee. Get it over that second toe. Last one, hold those arms in front. Drop them down, pick them up. Down, up. Here's 8, 7, squeeze the heads of the weight together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights go down, reverse that warrior. Good, other direction, side angle. Good job, guys. Both hands down on either side of that left foot. Step it back to plank. We're gonna come onto our forearms. Good. Now just turn your hands slightly towards center as you go to the right. So your left forearm's down, right hand is gonna be your little kickstand, or you can bring it behind your head. Now right knee is gonna float, so if you need to put your left knee down, you can. Right leg's gonna float, and we're just gonna bring the right knee into the chest, send it back out. Now again, you can always place your right hand down. We're just bending that knee into the belly, press out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank, back on the forearms. Rotate over to the other side, so right forearm's down, turn to the left. Again, left hand can be your kickstand or it can go behind your head. Left leg's gonna hover, pull it into the belly, straighten back out. In, out. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Forearm plank. Turn the chest forward, tail towards your heels. Last little push. Here's 5, 4. Get the chest forward. 3, 2, 1. All the way to your belly. Sphinx pose. So those elbows are under your shoulders. Draw the shoulders down the back. Pull the chest through the arms. Lift your belly away from the floor. Press into the tops of the feet. Good. Lower down only as much as you need to pick those hands up and reach them back. Then you bend your knees and grab for your ankles. Turn the thumbs towards the floor. Start to kick the feet back so you feel the chest spread apart. Hug the knees in towards each other. Give me one more kick into the hands. And then all the way down. Press back to child's pose. Give yourself just maybe 2 more breaths here. Good. Now keep your belly on your thighs. Just bring that left forearm onto the ground, and this right hand is going to go to your ear. You're going to take your right elbow to your left elbow, and then we're going to just keep your belly button on your thighs, and you're going to turn your right elbow to the side with your head and your ribs, and then back down and touch the left elbow. So it's going to feel real small, and I'm not going to move my elbow out of line with my nose. So my nose and my elbow are pointing the same direction. And I'm just going to turn as much as I can to the right, and then back down to the floor. To the right, and to the floor. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it so the right hand's on the ground, left hand to the ear. Left elbow is going to point the same direction as your nose. And then you're going to turn it to the left and down. Left and down. 5. Try to keep that belly on your thighs. 4, 3. Last one. job. Go ahead and walk those hands forward. Let your hips come up into a puppy pose. So press into all of the fingers and then lift the armpits away from the floor and start to lower your head and chest towards the ground. Keep your hips up over your knees. You can get your chest to the floor. You can turn your chin forward. Otherwise, just keep thinking of letting the chest drop down and the belly pick up away from your thighs. Walk the hands in. Just thread the needle. We're going to take that right arm under the left. Rest your right ear on the floor. That nice twist. Hug your left hip back into center. Good. Press back up. Right hand down. Left arm threads under. Pull your right hip back to center. Use that right hand to help rotate you a little deeper. Take a big breath. Good. Press back up to center. Go ahead and just have a quick seat. Just want to get one or two more stretches in. We're going to take it wide into like a nice big straddle position for the legs. And then just either bringing the hands behind you or out in front, wherever you can get your pelvis to feel like it's going to tilt forward. Keep the toes pointing up. And walk the chest out so that you feel like you have a nice flat back. Now you can fold forward for as long as you can maintain that flat back and you feel like your pelvis is coming with you as you lean forward. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Walk yourself back up. Take your soles of your feet together. You got that nice diamond shape. And we're going to make this one a nice long diamond, so don't pull your heels in too close. So you're going to round your back for this one. So you're going to round the spine and let your forehead or the top of your head drop towards the heels of your feet. Just let your knees fall open. Get some nice openness to the low back. And feel this kind of continual rainbow shape, continuous rainbow shape through the spine. And slowly roll yourself up. Take out your legs. And you guys are all done.